The new online dating craze. The new way everyone seems to be searching for their significant other. Endless scrolling, countless swipes, left, right, all with the occasional messages with someone who you think might be the one. As I watched my friends cycle through the dating app craze, I began to wonder if it would hold up to the Rotary 4-way test. So, let's dissect it and let's find out. First off, the first test is it the truth? This one is a little complicated to evaluate. On one hand, sure, it's truthful. Most profiles are at least somewhat true. But then we have to consider accounts like catfish and fake accounts. Those just aren't truthful. So I think for this portion, we'll consider it a 50-50 gray area. Next comes, is it fair to all concerned? This, too, is a little bit of a gray area. For some, of course, you swipe, you match, you get a date. For others, you may swipe and swipe and swipe and never find the one. So is it fair to all? No. Most people get stuck with endless swiping, but don't get genuine matches. You just get stuck in an endless cycle, matching with multiple people and going on endless dates in hopes of finding somebody. Someone could find a 10 out of 10 in their book and not even get a chance if that match was already talking to somebody else. Most online dating systems also use algorithms that sort people into certain groups. A lot of algorithms often sort people into ethnic groups or racial groups or anything based on anything that they can use to put people in a group. And I don't think that's fair either. We don't get to say that it's fair if your account only pulls up people from a certain group. Then you lose the amount of people that would have normally been in your dating pool. So I think we have to consider this one another fail. So we move on to, will it build a goodwill and better friendship? This question is a lot less difficult to answer than the first two. I believe for this part of the test, it's a clear no. Many people can lie on their profiles, say that they're taller than they are, way less than they are, stronger than they are. And you can say just about anything you want on the profiles because most dating apps don't do anything to double check that. And that, of course, fails the first part because that just isn't goodwill. It encourages lying. But if we dive a little bit deeper into this question and we look into better friendships, for some people, yes, you may meet somebody on a dating website and after a couple of dates decide that maybe you're better off as friends. And that builds a good friendship sometimes. However, we have to take into account that a lot of people are going to meet people on these dating websites, have a bad dating experience, and end up not being friends with that person. And that simply doesn't encourage friendship. Lastly, we have the question of whether or not it'll be beneficial to all concerned. This one is unfortunately another no. When it comes to this part of the test, there's slightly more leeway. Some people do benefit from online dating. Lots of people might meet somebody and stay with them for a couple years, get married, or maybe go on a couple dates with them and become friends. And that is beneficial for those people. However, there's a large portion of people on online dating websites that get stuck in endless cycles and never actually meet somebody. And I think that simply isn't fair. It's not fair to have to struggle to swipe all day and look and put in so much effort if you're not going to have any return. And so I think that unfortunately makes it fail this part of the test. Overall, I think we can all agree that online dating just doesn't pass the test, with 3 out of the 4 tests being a no and the 4th test being kind of a gray area. Online dating has become a stale way to pass the time, and it hurts much more than it is able to help society. And because of that, I have to say it simply isn't good for us as a society to keep pushing ourselves onto online dating websites. I believe real world interaction, real genuine moments with those around us, that is the way to fix this problem. I believe the only way to fix the problem of online dating is to get back out and embrace meeting new people in real, genuine interactions. That is the only way that we will be able to break this endless cycle of endless swiping left and right.